The 19th of the 2nd, 2017. Time here in the UK is 3:13 p.m. Here in front of you, you've got this image of one of these modules that they use when they chemtrail on these chemtrail planes. You can see the instructions on it and the diagram. This is what they use, and this is why they're spraying the skies. And also, as well, I've read a lot of information about they're spraying the skies as well to hide those heavenly bodies. They basically want us to be dumbed down, so we're not going to be able to want to view the skies, making us poorly every single day. It's just out of order, isn't it? Yesterday I had to do a long shift at work, so I apologise that I never produced a video last night. So I'm here now to do another film for you. So we're going to go through different cams and look at the different images as well of the skies. Mexico has been polluted with the chemtrails once again. Simulators up there of the sun, and also on other sky cams and other images as well. We can see that there's other objects up there as well with the sun. Very, very, very strange times, and the thing is, so it's getting more, pumping more chemtrails up there than ever before. 6 a.m. here in the UK, and others will tell you this as well. Living in the UK, you would see that those chemtrails started again. You could see the reflection from Nibiru on the chemtrails are very red. 50 planes through the day. I mean, that's ridiculous. Too many chemtrails being sprayed up there now. And also, last night I went out and I basically videoed the stars as much as I could, and I picked up an object, but sadly the recording didn't work. So I was so frustrated because I wanted to download that for you guys on video, so you'd have seen that. Very spectacular. The thing is, though, the footage didn't come out, sadly. So sometimes this happens, like, you know. We'll try again. I'll try again for you, you know, as many times as I can. And I'm doing 2 split shifts at the moment, so just paying things up and what have you. So I'm going to go to cams now. So we'll see what we can find on the cams. Here on this cam, I'm going to show you this. Here is a reflection that comes up and it goes away. If I go to the footage now, you can see this here, and it basically goes down and disappears. See this reflection here, just here on this cam. This red reflection behind those cams disappears. Very strange. This, I believe, is Nemesis, the binary twin reflection. I've noticed as well that majority of the cams have been closed down. Skyline cams as well, wasn't able to watch them today. A lot of them says that the video doesn't exist. Now they do this. They basically pull the information down off the screen so people can't see them. Powers to be can do this. I'm going to go to another cam now. Does this look like our natural sun to you? Because I tell you now, it doesn't to me. It looks very, very strange. There's chemtrails you can see where they've been spraying the skies in a silvery haze, and look how dim the land is. Anybody that looks at this video that's wide open, wide awake to this, so awake to what's going on. The truth is that they're hiding heavenly bodies up there. These celestial bodies are there now with the sun. You can see that the simulator, look at the shape of it, it's not our natural sun. The sun colour is very strange as well. The halo is a cloaking device. You can see the halo just with those chems. They spray our skies to do this every day. And the land below is dark. Now I had another email today, around about 12 a.m. Okay? Now, the thing is though, it was a situation where they're from Mexico and they had turned around and said that they are seeing these dark skies and they're worried about it. They know that the skies are much darker than they were in other years. And they know it's coming as well. I mean, look at the state of the sun here. It's this hexagon shape that's behind those chems. And you can see that halo just below on the screen and that grey, dark, shadowed sky. And as I said before as well, that I've noticed that the sky also has a dark shadow with the sun. Okay, and you've got the sun, and to the right there's this dark shadow. It's like night sky. I've never seen that before. Now I don't know and 100% sure that that's the shadow from Nibiru. The thing is, it's bizarre. It's very strange, and it's not being reported to media. It's something like that in the sky. And media The government are not saying a word about it. Let me tell you now, on this image you can see that the skies are changing, and also that is not a natural sun that you're seeing on the screen. I'm going to go to another cam now. Strange times ahead. I really urge you now to prepare for this. Here is another cam image from Mexico as well, on the Mexico cams. I mean, look at the sky. Every single detail you see the sky above those cities and the land are chemtrails, spraying and pumping our skies every day to hide what's going on above. There are more suns up there, more light objects up there that are through our skies, and also these heavenly bodies that have come in now. The chemtrails will fail soon. Eventually they will fail. They're pumping the chemtrails far too much now. Because basically, these heavenly bodies like the brown dwarf, Nemesis, will burn through those trails. The sun, it's getting worse. It's getting hotter. Hotter than last week and the last months. Bits coming off our sun. The coronal holes are getting huge. As on the charts, I've read them this morning, things are rising, and I'll show you them this evening on the charts. The temperatures and things up there are so bad now. It's just Mercury and Venus will be absolutely caked in heat now. They'll be scorched. It's just outrageous that the media and government are keeping this shut. Because pulling the wool over our eyes with these chems, truly, the days are truly over now. I mean, look at the land on this webcam. Look how dark it is. And these huge chems, we're breathing this in every day, and as I said, they're poisoning us. We're breathing it in all the time now. This is worse than car fumes and worse than smoking. Everybody's going to have lung problems in the future because of all these terrible toxins that are above our atmosphere right now. They're pumping every day. But still people in the public think it's just natural clouding. I mean, look at it. It's a huge smoke screen to hide what's going on. This is what it is. So I'm going to go to show you another live cam to show you what they're doing to our skies. Here is another live cam, and you can see those chems and the two reflections. Okay, you'll get this pink creamy reflection on the bottom on the horizon, and this white hot reflection as well in the sky. Now the reason why I'm just flicking through the live cams right now is just to show you how much chemicals are being pumped in our atmosphere right now. It's no good for our atmosphere, because the thing is, our atmosphere is our lifeline. Now if we didn't have the atmosphere, we'd be all gone now. It'd be over. It really will be over. Everything. Chemtrails are in everything right now. Foods, water supplies, in our hair, in our land, in our gardens, and everywhere. And we still dismiss it, don't we? We still refuse to think it's real, don't we, until something huge will happen. We're growing seeds and plants and things, trying to prep and try and support things for us to be able to become and be alive with this after event. If we can survive through it, then fair play. But let me tell you, the government are trying to kill everything. They're trying to dump everything down for us to not be able to grow plants and not be able to keep alive and fresh and be healthy. Because it's in every detail now. It's creeping up behind us as we look on our iPhones and look on our laptops and our TVs and watch our favourite programs. It's all happening behind our backs now. Because that's what they are, backstabbers, these powers to be, NASA, government. It's all happening now. And many people, as I said, subscribers and viewers and other people that are watching the channels, they're fully awake to this. But the mass of people, the billions, are still believing what the media say. Government-run criminals. Because as you can see, it's not clouds. These are chem poisonous trails. They've been sprayed early in the morning while we're being in bed, through the night, so we don't see them. Because wormwood is a very real object that will come to us. I don't know the timeline, but I can surely say these chemtrails are getting worse. So I'm thinking that this is going to happen very, very soon. The brown dwarf star is very close. We, as channels as well, and other people, they've been researching it and monitoring this in the skies, and they all too know that the chemtrails have got worse, much worse. We really need to prepare for this. I'm going to go to another cam now. Here's a slowed down piece of footage that I'm going to show you of how these chems cover our sun, the binary twin. Now, as I said before, we have got a solar event now. It's a solar maximum, the sun, and March we're going to see. Because at the end of the day, in March time, it's at its peak of the solar maximum. Now this I believe as well that we've got this heat source as well, this second heat source from Nemesis, the binary twin. And they're giving this date in March, okay, a month. So it's best to keep your eyes to the skies then as well, because something huge could happen there. I'm going to show you this footage as the sun rises. Okay, you will see the start of the chems. Those chems were sprayed last night. And you'll see the way that the chems work. I believe this is worked with HARP as well, because you can see our natural sun, the simulator behind that. Those chems that are rising now. And you'll see the halo as well, the cloaking device. These are not our natural clouds. These are poisonous gases. Now, the binary twin is down here. You'll see the halo. This is our sun. And the simulator's in front of it. So basically, we are in some serious times now, aren't we? Because these are not our natural clouds, and also the darkness of the sky as well. So I'm going to go to another cam image now, see what we can find on this one. I just clocked something on this Mexico cam as well. These two light objects are beside each other. Whiz past the sky to the right, very, very fast. And I mean, I turned it down to 1 to slow it down, but it just flashed twice and disappeared up into the sky. Now, it could be something that's natural. The thing is, the way it moved, it's absolutely spectacular. You can see this, can't you, this object? Anyway, I'm going to go to this cam, and I'm going to go and see what happens with the sun, and see if we can see any other heavy objects with it. Okay, we can... I've spotted something on this cam. Very huge object. That's, as the sun goes up, it's going the other direction above. So somewhere around here, you've got a huge reflection now. Now I've put it with the timestamp as well, so you can see this, 19. And if you go through the cam, you can see this object here. It's a reflection from a heavenly body. This is huge. This object here. It's basically, I'll show you now. Can you see this? It's just a reflection from this object. It fades away. Here it is again. It's a very faint object behind these cams. And disappears. Can you see this? It's a reflection. Goes down. If I take it down a little bit, then you can see it at the one figure. Here it is again. You get two shots of it. You can see it kind of going down. So if I go here, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Here. I'm going to zoom into this now for you. Here is the object zoomed in. You can see this, can't you? This shadow. This is not our moon or any other object. This is something that's out there. It's reflecting this redness. Now the sun's coming up to the left-hand side, and we've got this object to the right that's causing the darkness, the shadows. Just evident it's here. I mean, you can see this, can't you? Can you see the reflection just still there behind those chems? Just very interesting to see that, you know. So need to be observant and to see if we can pick up anything. That's, even if it's reflections, it's just a bonus to see what we can find. I'm going to go to another cam now. Here also on this cam as well, you can see this reflection. The sun's rising. We've got this huge missing gap. But there's another heavenly body that's up there. You see there's two bodies, two objects Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to flip through this image so you can see what I mean. Can you see that moving? Just disappears and moves. Lots of shape, lots of different reflections there. And now comes the chems. There comes the chems. These are not our natural clouds. Don't be fooled by these people. Don't be fooled by government because they are spraying our skies to hide those heavenly objects up there. I'm going to go to another cam now. On this cam as well, there's something behind this chem cloud. Okay? Something brightening up behind this chem cloud that moves to the right. Now, as we all know, these are chemtrails. Okay? All this mess in the sky. All these people on the land just don't realise what's going on. But if we flip through this cam, you can see it moving. Goes to the right. And all the toxins in front of it, so we can't get to see really what's going on. You can see this, can't you? I believe this is part of the celestial body that's being covered. There's another object here as well. Okay? And basically, as it's going to the right, it's being sprayed and going down. I'm going to go to another image now. Here's another important cam as well, I've noticed. Okay? Now, the thing is, though, our natural clouds are being pushed down. Timestamp there is 7:22, and we get a glimpse of the binary twin. Now, it's not showing fully on this cam, okay, but it appears the reflection behind those chems, behind those clouds, the darkness. Okay? Now, the sun hasn't risen. The sun is on the opposite side. Now, we will see a huge reflection here, coming up across. We'll see the orange reflection as the binary twin is heading upwards. Watch this. Can you see this? This huge celestial body reflection. It's not our sun. It's another object. It's all being manipulated. I mean, look at the clouds being pushed down to the ground. Very strange cloud in the skies. This is all to do with the system that's coming in. The magnetic pull of Nibiru, helium, and also the brown dwarf star reflection. Now, it's a black star, okay, but the sun will cause and show its reflections. You can see this now when it goes past. Goes away and goes across. I apologise about the tapping. It's because I'm not using a mic here at the moment. I thought it's very important to show these images because we're getting the huge reflections, aren't we? All the time. And these clouds are just not our natural clouds anymore. Look how it moves across the sky, the reflection. Disappears and then moves to the right. Always moves to the right. I'm going to go to another image now. Here is a live image in Mexico as well. Look at these clouds. I mean, look at them. I mean, we're getting dark skies at the top left-hand corner of the screen. And we're getting this light skyness on the horizon. As I said before, though, the chems are doing us no good to the atmosphere because, as I say, that's our lifeline. This is what's causing all of us to be alive on this planet Earth. And if the atmosphere is destroyed, then that's it, isn't it? Life will not last, you know? And it's so important that we survive this. Spraying the skies is causing us big problems. I really mean this as well. I mean, look at these chems and cloudings. It's just, this is also caused by the Nibiru system, with the magnetic pull to our Earth. It just twists everything up, doesn't it? It makes the skies look strange as well, doesn't it? Everything is changing. It really is changing. And before the sunrise, we get a huge reflection in the skies. They're using cloaking devices up there as well, but come on, NASA can't hide it all the time. It's been travelling towards us since they knew this. And it got put out into the public in 1983, and then it got hushed up. We know this. We demand the truth, don't we? It's just basically now it's the 19th of February 2017, and they still haven't come out with the full story, the truth about the chemtrails, have they? They keep brushing it under the carpet, telling us lies each and every time. Figure out the lie, don't we? And then basically they hide again, don't they? Coming out with some other wonderful lie. Tell them this, tell them that, they say, don't they, to the public. It's just absolutely wrong. We should know what's going on now. It's time, isn't it? It's time. We've been with this system for far too long now. and seeing the skies every day now. We've got used to basically seeing how much things have changed, because they have changed. It's been documented for years. It's all happening now. It really is. And also we're getting some sort of strange colouring here on the horizon. I'm going to go to another image for you guys now. Here on this live volcano cam in Mexico as well, very strange. There's chemtrails that are basically up above that volcano. And also the sounds. It's just end times, isn't it? We're coming towards the end times now, aren't we? I want to show you these chemtrails as well as it progresses on this cam. I apologise about the sound quality on that cam. It's just basically showing you the what they're pumping up in the skies, and also and it's affecting everything: pets, humans, plant life. It's affecting everything. I want to show you this on this cam as well. There is a huge object behind these cams. Okay, now it passes over. You can see they white screen it as well. There it is. I want to show you this. They white screen this, and there's an object that's up here somewhere. It's being cloaked. Huge light source up there. Time there is 7:28, 4 seconds. See this, can't you? There's something that's being cloaked and covered before the sun comes up. All these light sources as well. And then disappears to the chems. So many objects up there, isn't there? This, I don't know what this is here. Could be a bird, but it's a very strange shape, isn't it? Just picking up on different objects every day, you know what I mean? So there's that rainbow effect as well. Can you see this? Something huge is staying in the same place, and they keep spraying the skies to hide it. Here again, you can see this, can't you? This, as the chemtrail is there, there's an object that's illuminated. Look how dark the sky is. This is the same shadow I see as well in daytime. When I see the sun to the right hand side, you can see this black shadow. Okay? Skies are blue, but they get this strange effect. You can see this as well, can't you? It's a natural shape there. You can see the circle, the size of it, can't you, behind these chems. You can see this. And the rest of it's lighter. They are hiding these heavenly bodies every single day. And the Sky Alert cam shows the truth. I always go back to the Sky Alert cam, but sadly, other days they turn it off. It's just basically shut down. They don't want us to see it. Lots of people go to the Sky Alert cam, and I believe the government know this, and they just basically want to shut it down. You can see that, can't you? Huge object up there in the sky. here again, this light source. Again, it's not moving, is it? It's not moving, it's just lighting up the skies. There it is again. It's another object, reflection. Every single day we're seeing these objects, and also these chems will fail. We see the heavenly bodies. It's only a matter of time. I'm going to go to a different image now for you guys. I've zoomed slightly into the screen, okay? Now, I just want you to understand that I believe, hand on heart, that this is not our normal clouding. They are pumping our skies every single day to hide these heavenly bodies. They are here now. The heavenly bodies are here. There's no getting away from it. NASA government can't do nothing about it. They're huge. They can't push them to one side. They can't blow them up. They can't send missiles to them. These bodies are massive compared to our heavenly body, our natural Earth. There's huge objects up there, and they are a lot bigger than us. And they have been around for billions and billions of years. And now they're heading back our way, and they're getting closer. So all the military can do is chemtrail our skies that have been ordered by government, the powers to be, to hide this from us, to stop fear, mass panic, and also for the banking system not to collapse. These are the truth of what's going on right now. You can see this, can't you? Especially with the angles of the sun. It's just not a natural sun. They're throwing that object up there. They move by satellites and other technologies that they're 30, 40 years ahead of us. We use internet and phone lines and all our technology. It's old-fashioned. Their technology that they use, the military and also powers to be government, they are far more advanced than us. They have been hiding this for a long time. And basically they've picked up this technology from Roswell and also other objects and craft that's basically they've picked up all information and re-engineered it and studied it. We are 30 years behind. You must remember that. It's so important. Just slaves to this world, aren't we? You know, just basically keep their banking system going until the very end. But it's got to a point now, isn't it, that the skies are just not the same anymore. It's only a matter of time, as I said before, that billions of people are going to look up to the sky and just wake up to this. But sadly, they will do this right to the end until it's far too late. So nobody can ask questions. So sad, but it's so important to know and realise that you need to prepare for this now. Because they're hiding a lot of things up there in the skies. There's other things up there that are now turned up above our atmosphere, looking down at us now. Waiting for the big show to come close now. And it is getting closer every single day. The pole shift is coming. Things are changing drastically, but we still turn a blind eye to it and just carrying on our merry way. This is what NASA government want us to do. You can see these colourings in the sky. I mean, look at this and this. These are objects that are behind these chems. These are made-up chems to hide everything. They think they've got clever at it now. They really think NASA government have got very clever to hide this now. You can't hide this from people that are fully awake to it now. I'm going to go to another image now, but please respect to every single one of you, because sooner or later this huge event is going to happen. I can just feel it now, and I know that others are feeling this too. Here's a small clipping of our sun, our supposed natural sun, but it isn't, is it? It's a simulator. And also the reflections and everything, and what they do when it gets powered up in the sky. It grows and shrinks. I mean, I'll show you this on a small diagram here. What it does, it gets bigger and shrinks. It does this through the day. Okay, it's a light. It's like a flickering. We see the flickering. We've been seeing the flickering for a few years now. You can't see it very well with the naked eye, but once we see it on specialized cameras and stuff, we get this flickering effect. We can see it. I believe as well, when it's snowing as well, snow clouds and storm clouds or what have you, you will catch the flickering with your eyesight. Something very strange going on with the sun right now, isn't there? It really is. I'm going to go to another cam now. Here's another image on another Mexico cam. I'm just looking at this as well. There's a straight line on this cloud, and also you've got this reflection from an object to the right side of the sun. This here again is just the wrong shape to be our natural sun, and basically this object will get brighter through the months, and we'll then see two suns in the sky. We have been seeing this now for many, many months, and it's about time now that it will come out soon, and it really will show itself. Just want to show you this on this cam as well, okay? Now we're getting a reflection here from the sun, and also there's an object just here to the left hand side. Okay, now when the sun or the object comes up, it fades away. Can you see this? It just goes away. You see those chemtrails as well at the top here, all across. Could be nothing. Thinking so, it looks very strange, doesn't it? Just going to show you on this cam as well. I'm going to plate this for you to show you the chemtrail spraying as well as when they're hiding these objects. Okay, this is another part of the world. There in Mexico, you can see basically that they're spraying their skies every day, so no one can see it, and no one can see it here too, because we're being pumped. Our skies are being pumped all day long with these poisonous chemicals. You can see the natural sun coming up, and look at the way it changes shape as the simulator comes in. The white screen, the screens, we know this to hide what's going on as well. Look at the way these chems cover our natural celestial body, the sun. It gets smaller. And that simulator is working now, dimming the skies. Can you see how dark it gets when the simulator kicks in? Just very, very strange times, you know. So I'm going to be observing the skies again later on this evening, and also I'm going to check the Soho charts as well, see if we can get any more input what's going on. So I'm going to go to another cam now to see what's happening. I've spotted this reflection as well, okay, that's here. Can you see this? I'm going to go and flick through the cam. You can see that changing. Hold on. Goes down, goes away, goes down. It's just there. You can see that. I'm going to go to another image now. You can see this huge halo on this image here. Can you see this? This is a cloaking device. It's cloaking everything. Chemtrails, natural clouds being burnt. It's all happening still. Every day it's the same story. People on the ground walking around in darkness. We've been eclipsed, and it's just basically so in our faces now. It's screaming at us, isn't it? Every single day. We've got these huge bodies that are up there, and they're still trying to cover it from us. Well, I'm afraid so, NASA. The game is up, because we all know what's going on. And we're going to leave it here now, and I'll be back to you later on this evening. So, respect to you all, and thank you for subscribing, and take care from Matt Rogers. Hello everyone, it's Matthew and welcome back. Basically now it's the 19th of the 2nd, 2017. Time here in the UK is 3:13 PM. Here in front of you you've got this image of one of these modules that they use when they're chemtrailing on these chemtrail planes. You can see the instructions on it and the diagram. This is what they use, and this is why they're spraying the skies. And also as well, I've read a lot of information about they're spraying the skies as well to hide those heavenly bodies. They basically want us to be dumbed down, so we're not going to be able to want to view the skies, making us poorly every single day. It's just out of order, isn't it? Yesterday I had to do a long shift at work, so I apologise that I never produced a video last night. So I'm here now to do another film for you. So we're going to go through different cameras and look at the different images as well of the skies. Mexico has been polluted with the chemtrails once again. Simulators up there of the sun, and also on other sky cams and other images as well. We can see that there's other objects up there as well with the sun. Very, very, very strange times, and the thing is, though, it's getting more, pumping more chemtrails up there than ever before. 6 AM here in the UK, and others will tell you this as well. Living in the UK, you would see that those chemtrails started again. You could see the reflection from Nibiru on the chemtrails are very red. 50 planes through the day. I mean, that's ridiculous. Too many chemtrails being sprayed up there now. And also, last night I went out and I basically videoed the stars as much as I could, and I picked up an object, but sadly the recording didn't work. So I was so frustrated because I wanted to download that for you guys on video, so you'd have seen that. Very spectacular. The thing is, though, the footage didn't come out, sadly. So sometimes this happens, like, you know. We'll try again. I'll try again for you, you know, as many times as I can. And I'm doing 2 split shifts at the moment, so just painting things up and what have you. So I'm going to go to I'm going to go to cams now. So we'll see what we can find on the cams. Here on this cam, I'm going to show you this. Here is a reflection that comes up and it goes away. If I go to the footage now, you can see this here, and it basically goes down and disappears. See this reflection here, just here on this cam. This red reflection behind those cams disappears. Very strange. This, I believe, is Nemesis, the binary twin reflection. I've noticed as well that majority of the cams have been closed down. Skyline cams as well, wasn't able to watch them today. A lot of them says that the video doesn't exist. Now they do this. They basically pull the information down off the screen so people can't see them. Powers to be can do this. I'm going to go to another cam now. Does this look like our natural sun to you? Because I tell you now, it doesn't to me. It looks very, very strange. Those chemtrails, you can see where they've been spraying the skies in a silvery haze, and look how dim the land is. Anybody that looks at this video that's wide open, wide awake to this, so awake to what's going on. The truth is that they're hiding heavenly bodies up there. These celestial bodies are there now with the sun. You can see that the simulator, look at the shape of it, it's not our natural sun. The sun colour is very strange as well. The halo is a cloaking device. You can see the halo just with those chems. They spray our skies to do this every day. And the land below is dark. Now I had another email today, around about 12 AM. Okay? Now, the thing is, though, it was a situation where they're from Mexico and they had turned around and said that they are seeing these dark skies and they're worried about it. They know that the skies are much darker than they were in other years. And they know it's coming as well. I mean, look at the state of the sun here. It's this hexagon shape that's behind those chems. And you can see that halo just below on the screen and that grey, dark, shadowed sky. And as I said before as well, that I've noticed that the sky also has a dark shadow with the sun. Okay, and you've got the sun, and to the right there's this dark shadow. It's like night sky. I've never seen that before. Now I don't know, I'm 100% sure that that's the shadow for Nibiru. The thing is,